After some time, we are again playing ADLG, and this time Renaissance, and this time it's Italian Wars, but it's not the most usual Italian Wars theater. It's in Balkans, and actually we have here Ottomans fighting with a combined army of Italians and Habsburgs. So slightly different than usual in Italy. So Habsburg and Italian side. So here we have knights from Florence as Italians supporting basically Venice, and yeah, these are again Italians led by German mercenary officer or general, and there we have Habsburg wing with pikemen and artillery. And here are the Ottomans with heavy artillery in a rough terrain from a hill, targeting the village, which is objective. But with Ottomans itself, we have mercenaries, Swiss mercenaries, which are there because France was ally of Ottomans. So Ottomans, one initiative, they already moved. The first move is with their units, but the central wing, they still have 2 command points, this leader. So this formation and this unit, which can be in formation because it's not in checkboard position, they can move again because they need to end up for Uda from an enemy unit, which is pretty far away. So they are now going to get into the village. So second turn after Habsburgs and Italian moved, and second move for Swiss and Ottoman side. Ottomans are occupying the village and are about to shoot to Italian light infantry. Swiss not in formation, so it's costly for 2 command points to move these pikemen, are facing Italian knights. And on the other side, there is Habsburgs on defensive with artillery, waiting for Ottoman cavalry to approach and start fighting. And here is the wing of Ottoman infantry in the village. Here, Italian arquebusiers are harassing Swiss mercenaries on Ottoman side. Here are some mercenaries with Ottomans in rough terrain shooting at Italian knights, but nothing decisive yet. But here it will become a big fight of shooting with Italian arquebusiers, light troops against bowmen on Ottoman side. And because Ottomans are quite heavier troops, they will very likely charge these. It is a nice formation of 2 pikemen blocks approaching towards Ottoman cavalry. Another pike block against light troops of Ottoman side. Italian and Habsburg cavalry pushed back Swiss and Ottoman shooters light infantry from this rough terrain. Here Ottomans are being a bit encircled from Italian shooters, but Italian shooters are getting heavy casualties from these bowmen, which are standing ground and just shooting, and fire from arquebuses are not that efficient. Italian swordsmen are waiting to soften down the defense. And here we will have first melee fight because Habsburg Kiel attacked Ottoman heavy cavalry. And Ottomans could retreat, but because their heavy cavalry has better armor and is elite, they decided to stand and fight. And here pike blocks are approaching Ottoman cavalry. One light troops were shot down and removed because this artillery was successful and destroyed the unit. So here is the result of the fight of attacking pike block against the two allied heavy cavalry, Ottoman heavy cavalry. So first part is 2 from pike against 5 of heavy cavalry, and because Kiel has natural +2, so it's becoming 4, but because they already have hit from bow shooting, it's lowered to 3. These guys, they have nothing, but they have impact, which is +1, so it's 6 against 3. So it's 3 difference that results in adding 2 hits to this unit. Here on this side, pike has 4, which is 5, +2 minus 1, it's 5. And this is 4, +1 for impact, it's 5, so this is draw. So no casualties added to any side. And this combat, that's the opposite, because the Swiss, they rolled 2s, and because they are elite, it became 5s. So 4 and 3 results of these Italian knights were basically casualties for them. So now in this combat, the result for the allied Ottoman cavalry was 3 and 3, so the lowest possible for allied unit. And these were rolling 4s and 5s, so actually scored hits even though they are damaged. So first success on Habsburg side. Unfortunately, these guys attacking these Janissaries, they were not successful and suffered casualties. Town is firmly holding against the fire from Italian shooters, and slowly mounting casualties because this artillery is a bit more successful, but the units are suffering from bowman fire, and 2 bases are already gone, 1 is damaged. Italian knights fighting against pike blocks is not a good idea. 2 units already removed, 1 with casualties. Very likely this will be, and the second one has even 2 casualties, so this will be short end with these knights, and Swiss units are clearly winning on this wing. Shooting combat of artillery on close range against light cavalry resulted in second hit, which means the cavalry is removed. And here arquebusiers destroyed another light cavalry. There was another fight against pikemen and cavalry, Ottoman cavalry. These were some lucky rolls on Ottoman side, so basically a draw on this side. Here there was a big chance of this pike block to finish these cavalries, but there were 2 2s rolled. That means the lowest possible result, and that was a draw, so no casualties added. But in this fight, again, this pike block, there were 2 2s rolled against some high results of these Janissaries, so this pike block will be removed from the table. And here we have very interesting fight. Janissaries allied and Janissaries in town, which is quite good unit. They were attacked by light infantry, but light infantry in difficult terrain in village is basically the same, even with an advantage. But due to poor rolls, both of these light infantries get hit, so next turn they will very likely will be removed. Overall, it seems that Ottomans will win decisive victory. And here, just for record, you can see that Italian knights are not longer here. They were eliminated by Swiss mercenaries on Ottoman side. So this wing is close to collapse. Italian and Habsburg left wing is guarded by last knights, and Swiss mercenaries are slowly approaching. Here is some shooting from mercenary crossbowmen and Italian mounted arquebusiers. Interesting battle here, where actually one light infantry is already gone, but still fighting light infantry versus Ottoman forces in the village still occurs. Here some Italian medium swordsmen try to support the Italian arquebusiers, but Swiss mercenaries with halberds approach them and try to defeat these swordsmen. Some melee fighting kills versus cavalry still not decided, but it seems that Ottomans have upper hand. Big upper hand is here, where Janissary is clearly defeating this Landsknecht infantry. So next round combat, these Landsknecht again fresh Janissaries, or actually freshly recovered, and the results are 2 hits to Landsknecht, so they can be removed. But luckily on this side, at least one Ottoman cavalry is destroyed, and another one got 1 casualty. So this pike block is having upper hand with this fight. And here the shooting of Habsburg side light gun with arquebuses were successful. As you can see, the light cavalry, Ottoman cavalry, disappeared. So the battle is over. Habsburg and Italian morale is 0 now because of casualties. So Ottoman, it's clearly winning side with the right wing of Ottoman, or basically Swiss in this case, is the same as a few turns before. But in the center, Ottomans clearly having upper hand, destroying Christian units. Here, this pike is slightly having upper hand, destroying a few cavalry units, with some Landsknecht attacking backs of these camels. 1 destroyed, 2nd managed to survive, luckily, but still with 1 hit. And there is another pike. So left wing of Ottoman Empire is a bit threatened, but the morale of Christian army is so low that they are now retreating, and Ottoman victory.